Welcome to our ultimate travel guide to New York City. Join us as we explore the top 10 must-do activities in the city that never sleeps. Whether you're a first-time visitor or a seasoned traveler, this guide will help you make the most of your NYC adventure. You're about to get your mind blown wide open, or a seasoned New Yorker who thinks they've seen it all. Trust me, this list has got something for everyone. We're diving deep into the beating heart of this city, uncovering the hidden gems, the iconic landmarks, the stuff you just gotta experience to say you've truly lived. So buckle up, smash that like button for good luck, and let's dive headfirst into the top 10 things you absolutely have to do in New York City. At number 1, Central Park. All right, first up, we're hitting up the green heart of Manhattan, the concrete jungle's escape pod, Central Park. I'm talking 843 acres of pure bliss, people. You could spend an entire week here and still not see it all, but we're gonna make sure you hit the highlights. First things first, lace up those walking shoes. We're going for a stroll. We're talking Bethesda Terrace, Strawberry Fields, Bow Bridge, the whole 9 yards. And if you're feeling a little more adventurous, rent a bike. Seriously, there's no better way to cover ground and feel the wind in your hair. Cruise around the reservoir, wave to the rowboats on the lake, maybe even spot a celebrity jogging by. Don't even think about skipping the Central Park Zoo. Penguins, polar bears, snow monkeys. Oh my! It's a dose of wilderness right in the middle of the city, and it's perfect for families and animal lovers alike. And before we move on, you gotta take a boat ride on the lake. Central Park is more than just a park, it's an experience. At number 2, Times Square. Hold on tight because we're about to crank it up to 11. We're headed to the epicenter of it all, the dazzling, dizzying, absolutely insane Times Square. This place is like a punch in the face, but the best kind of punch, you know? Giant billboards flashing, lights everywhere, music blaring, people from all walks of life rushing by. It's sensory overload in the best way possible. Take a deep breath, soak it all in. This is the energy of New York City, raw and unfiltered. Get your photo taken with a costumed superhero, grab a hot pretzel from a street vendor, just let yourself get swept up in the madness. And speaking of madness, you can't come to Times Square without catching a Broadway show. Seriously, it's an experience unlike any other. The talent, the music, the stories, it'll stay with you long after the curtain falls. Pro tip, head to the TKTS booth for discounted tickets, but be prepared to wait in line. Trust me, it's worth it. At number 3, Statue of Liberty in Ellis Island. All right, time to trade in the city's roar for the sound of the waves crashing, because we're hopping on a ferry to Liberty and Ellis Island. This is more than just a tourist attraction, folks. It's a journey into the very soul of America. First up, Lady Liberty herself. Standing tall and proud in New York Harbor, she's a symbol of hope, freedom, and the pursuit of a better life. And trust me, seeing her up close and personal, feeling that energy, it's powerful stuff. You can even climb to the crown for panoramic views, but be warned, those tickets sell out fast, so plan ahead. Next stop, Ellis Island. Walk in the footsteps of millions of immigrants who passed through these halls, their hearts filled with dreams and uncertainty. Take your time exploring the museum, let the stories wash over you. At number 4, the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Calling all art lovers, history buffs, and anyone who appreciates the finer things in life. We're about to step into a world of wonder and inspiration, a place where time seems to stand still. The Metropolitan Museum of Art, aka the Met. This place is massive. We're talking over 2 million works of art from all over the world, spanning thousands of years. Ancient Egyptian tombs, Renaissance masterpieces, modern art that'll make you scratch your head. They've got it all. Get lost in the halls, wander aimlessly, let yourself be surprised. You might stumble upon a hidden gem, a piece of art that speaks to your soul in a way you never expected. And don't even get me started on the rooftop garden. The views of Central Park and the city skyline are breathtaking, especially at sunset. At number 5, Brooklyn Bridge. All right, folks, it's time to lace up those walking shoes again, because we're about to conquer one of New York City's most iconic landmarks, the Brooklyn Bridge. This isn't just a bridge. It's an experience. Walking or biking across those cobblestones, feeling the wind in your hair, soaking in the panoramic views of the Manhattan skyline and the East River, it's pure magic. Trust me, there's nothing quite like looking back at the city from this perspective, seeing the skyscrapers rise up from the water, feeling the energy of millions of people pulsating around you. Pro tip: go early in the morning or late at night to avoid the crowds and catch the best light for photos. And once you've made it to the other side, congratulations, you're in Brooklyn. This borough is bursting with cool vibes, trendy shops, and delicious eats. At number 6. The High Line Park. Get ready to experience New York City from a whole new perspective because we're about to elevate our adventure, literally. We're headed to the High Line, a park like no other, built on a historic elevated freight rail line. This is urban renewal at its finest, folks. We're talking lush gardens, public art installations, and stunning views of the city, all while walking above the hustle and bustle below. The High Line stretches from the meatpacking district to Hudson Yards, and along the way you'll encounter street musicians, food vendors, and some of the best people watching in the city. Grab a coffee and a pastry, find a bench with a view, and just soak in the unique vibe of this place. At number 7. American Museum of Natural History. Get ready to journey through time and space because we're about to step into a world of dinosaurs, ancient civilizations, and the wonders of the natural world. That's right, we're headed to the American Museum of Natural History, a place where curiosity reigns supreme and every exhibit is an adventure. This place is massive, folks, so be prepared to spend a good chunk of the day here. We're talking halls upon halls of dinosaur skeletons, dioramas of animals from around the globe, meteorites that fell to Earth, and so much more. You'll feel like a kid again, staring up at the towering T-Rex, marveling at the intricate details of a butterfly's wing, and getting lost in the vastness of the ocean diorama. And don't even get me started on the Milstein Hall of Ocean Life. That blue whale hanging from the ceiling, yeah, it's as awe-inspiring as it sounds. At number 8. SoHo. Get those credit cards ready because we're about to hit up one of New York City's most stylish neighborhoods, SoHo. This is where fashion, art, and cool vibes collide, creating a shopping experience unlike any other. We're talking cobblestone streets lined with designer boutiques, independent shops bursting with unique finds, and art galleries showcasing the latest and greatest in the art world. Whether you're looking for that statement piece to elevate your wardrobe, a one-of-a-kind souvenir, or just some inspiration for your Instagram feed, SoHo has got you covered. And when you need a break from all that shopping, grab a bite to eat at one of SoHo's many chic eateries. From trendy cafes serving up avocado toast and matcha lattes to Michelin-starred restaurants pushing the boundaries of culinary creativity, there's something for every taste and budget. And don't forget to soak in the architecture. SoHo is known for its cast iron buildings, a reminder of the neighborhood's industrial past. At number 9. Greenwich Village. As the sun begins to set, we're trading in the bright lights of Times Square for the cozy, bohemian vibes of Greenwich Village. This historic neighborhood is bursting with character, from its charming brownstones to its lively bars and jazz clubs. Greenwich Village has been a haven for artists, writers, and musicians for decades, and that creative energy is still palpable today. Wander through the streets, pop into a cozy bookstore, and soak in the history of this iconic neighborhood. And when the stars come out, Greenwich Village truly comes alive. Live music spills out onto the streets from legendary jazz clubs like the Blue Note and the Village Vanguard. Comedy lovers flock to the Comedy Cellar for a night of laughs, and the bars are buzzing with locals and visitors alike. Grab a drink, find a cozy corner, and let yourself get swept up in the energy of the night. You never know who you might meet in Greenwich Village, a budding musician, a famous comedian, or just a fellow night owl looking for a good time. At number 10, 9/11's Memorial and Museum. Our final stop on this journey through New York City is a somber one, but an essential one nonetheless. We're headed to the 9/11 Memorial and Museum, a place of remembrance, reflection, and honor. This hallowed ground stands as a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, the capacity for love and compassion in the face of unimaginable loss, and the importance of never forgetting. Take your time walking through the Memorial Plaza, where the twin reflecting pools stand in the footprints of the Twin Towers. The sound of the water cascading down the sides, the names of the victims etched in bronze, it's a powerful and moving experience. Inside the museum, you'll find artifacts from that fateful day, stories of courage and sacrifice, and exhibits that explore the events of 9/11 and their lasting impact on the world. And there you have it, folks. Our whirlwind tour of the top 10 must-do activities in New York City. From the green oasis of Central Park to the somber grounds of the 9/11 Memorial, we've covered a lot of ground, both literally and figuratively. I hope this video has inspired you to book that trip, to experience the magic of New York City for yourself. Whether you're chasing art and culture, delicious food, or just the thrill of being in the city that never sleeps, New York has something for everyone. Thanks for watching this video. Until next time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat.